Bricks and Minifigs is your one-stop shop for all things LEGO. Hit the link below to find a store near you.
LEGO and Dungeons & Dragons collaboration kicked off wonderfully with the 21348 Dungeons & Dragons Red Dragon's Tale set, which I also reviewed on this channel. Now, joining the set we have 12 collectible minifigures that are expanding our roster of D&D characters. LEGO sent these for review, so thank you so much for that, and you're gonna be able to get them in these cool distribution boxes. Each one of them has a full 12 collection. I would say here that as LEGO is making more of these collectible minifigures from different lores and IPs, it would be great to have the names of them actually on the character sheets inside each box. That way LEGO fans who are less familiar with a certain lore but still like the characters can be more educated and informed on what they're working with. These will be available on September 1st, and the boxes do feature the scannable QR code which will help you find the minifigures inside. We have a comeback of printed bases, and now this one is like a cobblestone, which makes it really cool if you want to display these characters in certain D&D setting, or perhaps add them to a diorama. Most characters will have a male or female version unless that's a very specific hero, so it's basically the same like we had with the Red Dragon's Tale set. To start off, we have the Dwarf Barbarian with a really cool print overall and a brand new battle axe piece. In the front you have a double belt with some sort of an axe necklace, and in the back you can see the war horn on the strap. You can tell which head is male and which head is female. We also have a quite nice hairstyle, a collar of fur around the neck, and the second accessory is a torch. I also like the attire details on the printed arms, and overall it's not the best minifig of the bunch, but it's quite nice with that, especially that double battle axe. Next we have the Gith Warlock. As far as I know, Gith are a race of humanoids in the lore that were connected to the Mind Flayers, actually enslaved by them, and I like the skin details on both faces, male and female, showing some sprinkles and some skin details. As far as the printing of the attire goes, I do get a little bit of Doctor Strange vibes here. In the back we have 2 potions and a key on a small chain, and on the continued print through the legs you can see the Moon Amulet and 2 runestones or sending stones. There is an armored pauldron accessory. Headwear is that kind of an elf, I would say, with the pointy ears. He also gets a brand new molded piece for the dagger. You actually get 2 in the box, and the staff is brick built with the eye at the top. The Tiefling Sorcerer might be fan favorite, especially for that extremely cute baby red dragon minifigure or figurine. That can be a nod to the Red Dragon's Tale set, but the accessory itself will be one of the best in the series. The Tieflings are a mixed race with the orange skin, so you can also see the orange color of the tail. Distinguishable details for the male and female versions of the head. I believe a brand new accessory for that spell firing motion in pink, so that's something I've never seen before. And a unique hair mold with 2 horns clearly visible among the dark hair. The printing definitely represents a bit of a warlock's attire with really nice golden details in the front and the back and continuous print through the legs. And I like the detailed lines of the purple outfit plus printed arms, with nice golden braces details and one of them having a gemstone inside. Next there's the Dragonborn Paladin, personally my favorite minifig of the bunch. Same head mold for the dragon like we had in the Dragonborn from the Red Dragon's Tale set, but this time in golden color. The heavy armor for this guy is simply magnificent. I love that piece, but in case you wanna display it without it, there is a detailed print underneath. You can see a potion in the back and a nice necklace with a giant gemstone in the front. I love the staff and shield combo, especially the staff using that old crystal from the Chima series, and the printed shield with the dragon's emblem is just a nice addition overall. Highly detailed minifig, and from what I've seen so far, this is by far a fan favorite. Hey, by the way, if you like the shirt I'm wearing, you can get yours today. These shirts are made in partnership between Beyond the Brick and Bricks and Minifigs stores, so you can get those at participating Bricks and Minifigs locations with all these cool logos and Bricks are my sport, and you can also order one online at the link in the description below. Halfling Druid is absolutely packed with elements and accessories. 2 distinguishable faces for male and female version, lovely cowl with the stag horns at the top. This is the first time I believe we get the Druid character from LEGO. There was Radagast from Lord of the Rings, but this race overall is basically hobbits. We have an addition of a 2-tone cape, so there is brown on one side and dark green on the other. Staff is built with some foliage elements at the top, so that's a nice touch. And the accessory is a small bird with printed head, perhaps a sparrow. So in case you are short of hobbits in the Rivendell set, for example, you can add this one and nobody will ever notice. Next up we have Aarakocra Ranger, which is a race of flying warriors in the D&D lore. As I learned, they are commonly called the bird people, and as the ranger class obviously states, this guy comes with a bow. Brand new eagle style headpiece, which is amazing, and brand new style wings as well, which are a bit candid on the sides, so they are possibly one of the best looking minifigure wings I've seen in LEGO ever. Monster style legs with prints on them, so resemble an eagle's legs quite well. The print shows the ranger attire quite well, so you can really tell, but the quiver is somehow missing. There's really no way to add it with the wings in the back. With the size of the wings and a very cool head, this minifig has some serious presence in this series. And if that wasn't enough, he comes with the cutest accessory maybe next to that dragon, a small puppy, which might be also a brand new piece, I'm not exactly sure. Let's get onto some villains. This is the Mind Flyer, one of the most iconic creatures or beings in the D&D lore, and he comes with its own head crab, brain dog, or intellect devourer as the lore states. Basically, Half-Life 3 confirmed. The head crab is an accessory you can totally place on other minifigures' head, so if anyone was going for Half-Life mocks, there you go. The Mind Flyer doesn't come with any weapons as accessories because their mind is the weapon. Incredible Cthulhu-like head with the tentacles, that is really scary, and simple but effective attire print for a dark warlock. All in all, our squid guy along with the headcrab from Half-Life will definitely be on most people's lists to collect. We have our next named villain in the series, Strad von Zarovich, kind of like a Dracula copy. I don't know much about this guy from the lore. Apparently he is from the Ravenloft module and he is ruling over Barovia. So basically a Dracula-style vampire with a broadsword and a chalice for blood, but LEGO did not print any blood on it for various reasons. Has a dark blue cape and just a wonderful print all around with great details for his outfit. The accessory to the side is a black rat with red eyes. Apparently vampires in D&D are summoning rats as one of their main spells. Very cool guy, and who knows, maybe he's gonna show up in Stranger Things in the future. Next up, there is the elf Bard, two heads with very distinctive expressions. I love especially the female one with the clearly visible lipstick that is actually a little bit shiny. There's the scarf for the first time in the magenta color, a lovely printed instrument in the form of a lute, a golden cutlass, which is I believe a little bit updated from the classic pirate cutlass, and everything just topped off with a wonderful color combination of the character, definitely resembling that of an bard. Jaskier would be proud. Next up, one of the main characters in D&D, Lady of Pain, with an incredible headwear, one of the best I've seen in any minifigure CMFs ever. That is an accessory that has a face print on it because underneath is just a black void. The pointy mask is rubbery, so it's a little bit flexible here and there, and it's just wonderfully designed overall. I just love this piece. The cape is of the custom type with stripes cut into it, so it has a very distinctive style. But something to keep in mind, most likely over time this will bend a little because of the moisture. She comes with this levitating piece because she apparently levitates in the lore, so the highest minifig by far from this series. The print is using some wonderful shading with sage green and gold colors to create a very cool effect, and there are gold reflections throughout, love that. She comes with the cubic gate, an item that allows the bearers to travel between different planes in the D&D lore, and that is in the form of two small transparent bricks with print on top of the tile. Next up, Vecna, Shaz Tam, but apparently a very similar character to Vecna from D&D. So I wonder why LEGO didn't do Vecna in this series. Stranger Things Season 5, anyone? Maybe, perhaps. Honestly, I would love to have another Stranger Things set to commemorate the upcoming finale of the series. But nevertheless, this is not Vecna. Shaz Tam is another warlock in D&D, rather a necromancer or a lich. And to be honest, this minifigure is not very exciting, it's more like a simple attire. The cool part is that he comes with the transparent red skull for the first time ever, very evil looking robes, some sort of a fireball spell in one hand, simply printed head, and a dual cape with the collar. The print represents a exposed ribcage of the skeleton warlock, and the biggest takeaway is again that red skull that you totally cannot use to recreate a certain Marvel character. And last but certainly not the least, we have the last of the villains, Tasha the Witch Queen. Single head, because that's only a female character. The D&D version of the Scarlet Witch comes with the spellbook containing the hideous laughter spell that she is famous for, and a cauldron with the very cool use of the flame piece in purple to represent something boiling inside. You can place this character in the Hocus Pocus set for sure and nobody would ever notice. The head accessory is a dual mold with a beautifully looking hair and a witch's hat, and the print is not the most exciting in this series, but is very reminiscent of her outfit overall. So overall, quite a worthy character to complete our series of 12 D&D characters. If I can summarize this series in one go, I would say this is a worthy addition to the LEGO collections. LEGO just keeps upgrading the quality of their minifigures, in my personal opinion. We had the Space CMFs, which were just incredible for my personal liking, and now D&D gets a foothold with the amazing set to start with, and now 12 as a pack of 12 quite incredible characters. Really not single one of these stands out as mediocre or below average, honestly. And characters like the Dragon Paladin or the Lady of Pain elevate this series to kind of an iconic status right away. D&D is such an expansive lore, I would love to learn more about it, I would love to see more things from LEGO in that world. And as I mentioned, Stranger Things Season 5 will be a huge finale to the amazing story, and it has a very deep D&D roots as well. Characters like Vecna can totally appear, and LEGO could really print money with making something like another style of upside down set. As always, let me know in the comment section what you think, which character is your favorite, hit the like, subscribe, you know how this works. I hope you enjoyed this review. It was Mike, and I'll see you yet again on Beyond the Brick. Thanks for watching.